Hello everyone, I'm back with another video and you're looking at me and being like, isn't this the same thing you wore the last time you were on videos? Yeah, because I'm recording these back to back, okay? It's the only way to get all these things done. But with that said, I'm here with another video blog today. What? Another video blog? Come on, you just did 2 of those before you gave us a recipe and now you're giving us another one? Yes. Today I'm actually here to talk about drinking. Oh boy, isn't this timely? Right after doing a video about an alcoholic drink, we're going to talk about drinking. Are you going to lecture us? Because we don't want to be lectured. We want to get drunk in peace. Okay, so here's the deal. We are going to talk about drinking. Is it okay to drink as a diabetic? Well, with anything, moderation is a word I hate, but it exists and it's true. Except for grains. Don't moderate grains. Throw them out the window. Grains are evil. So anyway, drinking alcohol. Serious note. If you watched my other video, I'm going to say it again. Please drink responsibly. Yes, you can, in my opinion, drink alcohol as a diabetic, as long as what you're drinking is low carb. That doesn't mean you go on a bender. I showed you how to make a low-carb Long Island iced tea in my last video, and you saw how much alcohol I put in there, and it could have actually been higher in alcohol content because Long Island iced teas are generally pretty much pure alcohol with a splash of Coke. But still, there was over 2 ounces of pure alcohol in that drink, so it's at the very least gonna give you a buzz after drinking 1 or 2 of those drinks. Hello everyone, I drank 7 Long Island iced teas, and I am not drunk. As far as the carb content is concerned, there's almost no carbs in that drink. There was maybe about 1 gram of net carbs in that entire drink, and it will give you a really good buzz. But if you're used to drinking and you have a pretty high tolerance to alcohol, kind of like me, I was a drinker before the whole diabetic thing, and I was pretty much still a drinker even a little while afterwards, but I did cut it back. I don't drink every night. I drink maybe once or twice a week. I have 1 or 2 drinks when I do. If it's an occasion, I'll probably have 3. But again, it's not every night, and when I do drink, I'm gonna stay hydrated. But that also means that it's a little harder to drink when I go out. So if I go out to eat someplace, I'm going to probably order something like a rum and Coke where I could ask them to replace the Coke with a Diet Coke instead. No bartender is going to make a Long Island iced tea the way I make it. So Long Island iced teas are pretty much out when I go out to eat or drink or anything like that. But it's sad because I really like Long Island iced teas. But why do I think it's okay as a diabetic to drink? Because people like to do what they like to do. Or in other words, you can't tell me what to do! Excuse me? I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what to do. This channel has been, and always will be, how can I help you find ways to live the life you're used to living as a diabetic? How can I help you make your low-carb diet a sustainable diet for you? How I do it isn't going to be exactly the same way that you do it. But some of what I say might eventually make it into your regimen of how you live. But at the risk of going on a tangent, because we don't want your tangents, no more tangents. That was a tangent, wasn't it? It's all about being responsible. Responsibility. It's what happens when you become an adult and you realize that you've got bills to pay and you have to take on other responsibilities, and then you wish you were 5 again, and then you realize you can't drink, and then you're like, wait a minute, this adult thing's not so bad. But then you drink and you remember that you want to be 5 again, and then you're like, I'm conflicted. Excuse me, can somebody please take this responsibility out of my hands and just let me do what I want to do? So if you want my personal opinion, yeah, I think it's perfectly fine to drink as a diabetic, as long as you do it safely and you do it responsibly. I'm not saying you should, but I am saying that if you want to and you do practice it safely, you can. who's to tell you otherwise? So, to give you a little bit of a preview, you got to find out how to make a good low-carb Long Island iced tea. At least I think it's good, but I'll leave that one up to you after you've tried it. And if you have, I'd like to know your thoughts, so tell me about it right here in the comments or in the comments of the other video. Okay, tangent. That was another tangent. Let's get back on track. But I'll show you how to make things like a low-carb rum and coke or a low-carb 7 and 7. And yes, you are going to find out how to make that low-carb alcoholic eggnog that I teased way back when. Even a low-carb alcoholic coquito. Yes, does exist, and I'm going to show you how to do that in one of my videos. Which one? You got to keep watching my videos, remember? We don't spoil things on this channel. I'll also do reviews of the low-carb seltzers and beers that are on the market as well. What? I told you, I like alcohol. Does it look like I'm going to turn down even a seltzer if I want an alcoholic drink? What? You think I'm going to turn down an alcoholic drink, even if it's a seltzer? I might drink responsibly, but I'm not wasting my alcohol. See, I told you I recorded this back to back with the other video. Excuse me. Oh, God, it's so good. Thank you for tuning in to another video. I never say this in any of my videos, but I'm going to this time. Please like, subscribe, share this with all your friends. Get the word out there. Let's help some people live with their diabetes on a low-carb diet that they can sustain. And until the next video, there is some more Long Island iced tea to drink, and I will see you later.